It's fear.
Hello?
Have you checked the children?
They're all pods, all of them.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Here's Gingy.
Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you. Gentlemen, I am pain.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
I think he's in trouble.
Julie, this guy, if he can't take a joke, he stinks.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
Greetings, Flesh Wound Horror Freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Flesh Wound Horror. I am Daniel Shine, joined as always by Todd Loya, Pugs Dread, and Kruger. Gentlemen, how goes your evenings?
Namaste. What's up?
Goes well. All good.
Cool. Well, not enthusiastic, but it's just, you know.
Wonder why.
Just, I don't know. Probably me. I don't know. It could be me. But
no one gets
but yeah.
excited. At least you got Laura Gemser on your shirt, so I'm okay.
I do. This is from the Severance sale. I thought this came out pretty
Bugs
cool.
isn't happy.
She's living beef jerky, but that's cool.
I have the twin, but this is my favorite, Edwidge Finette.
Nice.
Okay. The timeless one.
Yeah, I got George Eastman, but no one gives a shit about George. he looks like Jay.
That dude's been in everything. It's an icon. Just doesn't have boobs, Todd. I don't know.
One operation can change that.
Hey.
There you go.
Or
That's a horror movie. So this one should be interesting. We're here tonight to talk about a film that is called She Dies Tomorrow from director-writer Amy Seimetz. And, well, we'll get into it. All right, so Amy is ravaged by the notion that she is going to die tomorrow, which sends her down a dizzying emotional spiral. When her skeptical friend Jane discovers Amy's feeling of imminent death to be contagious, they both begin bizarre journeys through what might be the last day of their lives. All right, so how to classify this one? It's not a horror film. This one, I mean, I will throw it straight out there. It's not the horror film, even though it has, you know, the aesthetic of one and a few points. It's not a horror film. This is definitely a very kind of art house, surreal. It's like a painting. There is no plot. There really is no plot.
There kind of is.
Yeah.
There kind of, but there's not like a linear plot. I may be the only, I don't know, I could be wrong on this. I may be the only one that has some nice things to say.
I was going to say, out of all four of us, I believe you were the one I'm like, he may like this.
Well, I'm going to acknowledge first and foremost.
Well, you know what's funny? I thought you guys were going to love it because it feels like something an A24 or even a Spectrovision could have done if it had a little bit more plot. I disagree. The look of it, I'm more the look of it than anything else. The colors and all that.
Yeah, I can get a Spectrum vibe from that for sure, but it also gave me too much Suspiria. But I'll wait my turn.
There we go with the color palette.
Yeah.
A Yorgos Lanthimos film is what it kind of felt like to me. Director of Lobster, The Favorite. I recognize that 99.5% of anybody that watches this is going to hate it.
I think that's high. There's a lot of snobs and hipster people.
I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah.
People. Well, you don't even know if we're 99.9% of us hated it.
I have no idea. I haven't talked to any of you about it. Well, Kruger, I can tell you loved it. So, what did you think of She Dies Tomorrow?
At first, I was pretty excited and like thinking this is going to be something interesting, and then it just never goes anywhere. It just is, and like once I realized that, I started to get so fucking angry. And just by the end of the movie, I fucking was so mad that I wasted my time on just like bad art house shit. Like that's what I felt this was, honestly. It was just bad artsy garbage.
What do you think, Pugs?
Probably not as harsh as Kruger, but we're definitely on the same playing field, because as it was getting going, I was like, I fucked up. So not every movie that comes out on VOD and theater should be reviewed by us, and this is definitely one for me. Like a lot of my fucking horror friends are like, oh, this is pretty good, blah blah. But they also fall in the artsy category, and I was like, fuck, they should have warned me. Yeah, it's a Quentin Tarantino story type telling where it's non-linear, and it fails miserably for me. I did not like this movie. I can see how it can gain some fans though. Suspiria, I don't get that movie. I don't like that movie. The remake I think is way better. Yeah, this one I don't have too many things nice to say. That short amount of time felt forever for me.
I will explain myself, but Todd, I think at the very least you will admit that you at least popped for them talking about the handsy dolphins.
I did. I will say this. I am with you guys, except I was watching this movie the whole time, just like, what the fuck am I watching? My mind was just like, yeah. I was medicated, so. I was too, man, and it didn't fucking help. Like, I was usually like I'm okay with artsy stuff. Like, I'm a big fan of fucking Midsommar and a big fan of, The Lighthouse and stuff like that. But there has to be some sort of substance to it. And this just never like, and then there's some stuff I'll get into the spoilers, but just like some of the shit towards the end was just like smacking me in the face with more shit that was just making me angry.
It's supposed to represent something that is stupid, I think, but we'll get there.
Wow.
Okay.
I think it had some cool visuals. I will say that, but that's my best compliment.
Honestly, though, the more I think about this movie, the more I'm going to get pissed off. So, Kruger, by the end of the show, we may be on the same page.
All right. I have complicated feelings. So, what this movie is like essentially about is anxiety, as though it was, a virus, basically passing from person to person. It's kind of timely right now because this film is exactly how I felt like right after all this this virus shit hit, and even more so the personal stuff you guys know about.
Death is contagious. Yes,
that happened during it. It was just like a feeling of impending dread.
You know what? I will tell you, it did get to me in the beginning. So it was like the stuff that they were talking about was fucking with me.
And my my lady trouble, and this is like how I felt. So it's emotion.
That's why I sent you that new girlfriend you need to get.
But it
one-time fee of $1,500. You'll be so happy now.
This is pretentious. It is. I mean, it really is. Nothing really. If you're looking like, oh, okay, it's building. No, it's not. You pretty much got the gist at the beginning. But again, it captures that emotional state that I got it. I mean, this is like everything except I never bled on Michelle Rodriguez. Still on the bucket list, but
you're not dead yet.
It could happen, but it's pretty close. I mean, do I like it? I don't know. This is one of the. It's like a painting. I'm still. I might watch this again and think, what the fuck did you say anything good about it? But
why don't we just give our ratings? Because I don't think it's going to get any more positive for this one. And then we go straight to spoilers.
All right. Todd, what say you?
Because I like the look of it, and it did. See, that's the thing. I'm hard on this. I'm a 1.5. And that's really for the look.
I'm surprised. That's exactly where I am, and that's only because of how it looks and dolphin rape.
Yeah.
That's generous too, though.
Yeah.
If you saw the dolphin, maybe go a little higher. What say you, Kruger?
I'm a 1. The only reason I give it a 1 is because it did, give an awkward. It was awkward, and I know people that like enjoy movies that are awkward like that. Like you said, the Lobster director guy. That's the same guy that did Killing of the Sacred Deer and Dogtooth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I like those movies, but this honestly I don't even find comparable. I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to love this. I'm definitely not one of them, and I really wish I had my time back. So 1 out of 5.
Don't become a dad.
We'll have a very brief spoiler segment. I don't think it'll last long because there's not a lot to spoil. But I'm gonna watch this one again. In all honesty, yes. Spoilers ahead after I rate it. But I got to give this a 3. Like I have to almost compromise with myself because it's interesting enough that I feel like I want to watch it again. And it's a beautiful looking film.
But we already know, you talked about it earlier, you are a glutton for punishment, so it makes sense.
I feel like I got to watch it again. It is. It's more like
Don't take the call.
Shut up, Todd. You know what they could have done? Since they teased this leather jacket, maybe that could have been
I would have been like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
A horror moment if he like cut her up and we just ended with like a bloody leather jacket, something to justify it as a horror movie. Because I will say, I'm quick to put.
Is this marketed as one? I didn't even look.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I think it was thriller, but.
Well, yeah, but it's definitely being covered by horror outlets.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
I think you almost have to. What else would you market it as? I mean,
Art house.
Well, yeah, but art house alone. I mean,
it's from Neon. That makes sense because they are kind of like a mishmash of SpectreVision and
they're the ones that did Neon Demon, right?
Yeah.
I fucking love Neon Demon. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I do. I actually want to say a lot of like I've seen it like maybe 6 times.
For pervert Neo.
He's the chosen one.
But
okay, so did you guys that stupid scene? I think it's supposed to represent her fucking abortion that she got, and now she's feeling bad for it. Because when it got
are we in spoilers? Should I have that on the screen?
Yeah, I warned him. You had it on the screen already.
Okay. My bad.
No, that's fine. They ain't told me not spoilers yet. Then I'm go. Sorry.
Yeah. So am I wrong or am I reaching? Because as soon as I started getting like the weird blood slides in the hand, I'm like, this is her abortion. She's having a flashback to her fucking abortion.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Can we just see the goddamn abortion? This is probably way more entertaining. What the hell's going on here?
She gets triggered watching a Serbian film.
We got it. I'd much rather watch that fucking movie.
I did feel at the beginning.
You can say that about anything.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be watching it hopefully soon, depending when Unearthed gets it out. But I felt like at the beginning of this, it felt like this was leading to like really horrific things. I was definitely engaged at the beginning, and it just didn't go there. It just ended up being more of a, film about, anxiety and emotions. And And there's a couple, like I said, there's a couple funny random things. She just wanders in and starts bleeding on Michelle Rodriguez. That made me laugh. But yeah, there's a very small audience for this, guys. But you know, you may be one. My 3 could easily turn into a 1 when I watch it again. But
I don't even understand like the thought process of a 3, like where it comes from.
Yeah,
because it was interesting to me.
Okay.
On an emotional level, it was interesting. And I thought the acting was really good.
Okay, no,
because Dan's trying to prove he doesn't hate women.
Now he starts.
It depends on the day of the week. But yes, she dies tomorrow.
Or the day of the month.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a drug movie though too. Maybe that you will. Well, no,
we had 2 dudes that said no, it's not.
How more powerful drugs, maybe.
Oh, fuck! Start spamming.
It was no Eraserhead.
You just show up at your neighbors, start like bleeding on them. No, not a good idea here in Georgia, probably. But there you go, guys. She dies tomorrow. Be sure to support us on patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures for early, exclusive, and uncensored content. It all starts at just $1, so you won't break the bank. Be sure to check out fleshwoundfeatures.com and the eBay stores. Be sure to catch us on Facebook at the Horror Cartel Flesh Wound Radio group and the Flesh Wound Features Facebook page. Twitter at Flesh Wound Radio. Stalk us on Instagram, all that good stuff. Blog Talk Radio, of course, which we're always on. And yeah, that is all I have.
Good night, y'all.
Wish you Maxwell. She should have died today.
It's coming, I think.